What's going on, y'all? We're gonna do a little experiment here today. We're gonna cook these chickens right here. These are two 5-pound chickens, and we're gonna cook one of them in the oven, and we're gonna cook the other one in the Big Boss fryer. And we're just gonna kind of compare them and see how they come out. So y'all watch along with me. All right, we've got our chickens here. Got them all cleaned up. Now we're gonna take some butter and we're gonna put butter underneath the skin, just so that the meat will stay kind of moist. Okay, all I did was soften some butter. That's about 3/4 of a stick of butter. Just soften some in the microwave for about 35 seconds. Okay, I added a little bit of basil and a little bit of rosemary, about a teaspoon of each. I'm going to just incorporate that in the butter. Okay, I got all that softened up right there. Got it all mixed in there. It looks like a mess, but it's gonna really make this meat taste good. Okay, now it's all stuffed. Now, if you don't like to get your hands dirty, I recommend that you wear some gloves. I didn't wear any gloves, but because you will get a sticky mess on your hands by stuffing it this way. But look at that monstrosity right there. Oh my God, it looks like tumors underneath the skin, but it's gonna taste good. Now we're gonna put some seasoning all over the chicken. Well, first we're going to take some oil, some avocado oil, and kind of wipe it on the chicken, and then we'll put the seasoning on top of the chicken. Alrighty, it's all seasoned up now, and then one of them's going to go in the oven, and one of them's going to go into the Big Boss oilless fryer. We're going to put the one with the pop-up timer in the Big Boss oilless fryer. We're going to go breast down with this one in the Big Boss for the first 30 minutes, and then just the regular way in the other one. Okay, so we've got that in there, breast side down, and we're gonna set this for about 450 degrees for about 30 minutes initially. Turn it on. And then after 30 minutes, we're gonna come back in and we're going to flip it over. That's probably one of the headaches, is you gotta flip it over. And this one is going to go in the oven at about 375 degrees, 350 degrees for about 2 hours or so. Alrighty, it has been 30 minutes and we're going to flip this over. Look at that, it's already got a brown crust on it. And the camera makes it look like it's kind of burned, but it's not burnt at all. But the camera kind of makes it look that way. But I'm going to flip it, and then we're going to lower the temperature down to about 300 degrees and let it cook for another 30-45 minutes. Alrighty, that was easier said than done, but it got done. And so now we're gonna finish cooking it. See, it's got a pop-up timer there, so that'll help us a little bit. And we're gonna lower the temperature down to about 325 degrees here, and we're gonna cook it for another 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Alrighty, the timer has gone off, but now the pop-up timer is not up. The chicken looks good, so we're going to cook it a little bit longer here because we want that pop-up timer to come up. We're going to cook it for another 15 minutes. Like I said, it looks really, really good. But we want to make sure that that chicken is done. Okay, we're gonna look at it again. Still, pop-up timer's not up yet, so it's not quite done. And I actually put my electronic timer to see if it was at the right temperature, and it's only at 136 degrees, so we still gotta cook it more. We're gonna go another 30 minutes. Alrighty, our timer is up right there. So it actually went 15 more minutes, and we're going to turn this off. It went 15 more minutes and got done. So it actually took about an hour and a half. Okay, and now this chicken is done, and it's been about 2 hours and 15 minutes on this one. So the one over here took about an hour and 15. This took 2 hours and 15. So there you go. We'll have to taste them and see what they taste like. All right, here are our chickens here. The one here on the right is the one that was cooked in the Big Boss, and this one right here is the one that was cooked in the oven. I guess, like, looking at the appearances, this one right here looks like it's got a little bit more of a crust on it. This one right here looks like it's more juicy, you know, just because of, I don't know, this one is kind of a dry look. This one just kind of looks more moist for some reason. So taste will be the key. All right, now we're going to do the true taste test. This right here is from the Big Boss right here. This is Big Boss. Okay, that tastes pretty good. It's moist. I don't know, kind of dry tasting. I don't know. A little bit dry tasting. Now let's try the one from the oven. This is a lot moister. This tastes a little bit more moist than the one that I cooked in the Big Boss. The Big Boss had a crust on the outside that was that had all the seasoning on it, but the actual traditional baked chicken actually, I don't know, the baked chicken actually tastes better to me. I mean, they're both good, don't get me wrong, they're both good, but the baked chicken tastes better. My experiment, something that I wanted to do, and so something that I know now. So chicken's still good, still edible. You just have to decide for yourself. I think if I do a marinade the next time, or not a marinade, but a brine, the brine will probably make it a little bit better, make it be a little bit more moist. But now the one that was cooked in the oven, it was moist. It was a lot moist, more moist than the one that was cooked in the Big Boss. So maybe the Big Boss is good for frying and maybe not baking, because I was thinking about doing a turkey in the Big Boss, and now that I've tasted the chicken, I don't think I'm going to do a turkey. I'm going to do turkey the traditional way. Anyway, we'll catch you on the next video, guys. Y'all have a great one. Happy New Year.